And so, how long have you been a gamer? You walking down the road one day, you decide, you know what, I want to be a gamer. How long and what got your attention with that?
I actually started gaming when I was really young because of my parents' influence, mostly my dad. So it wasn't something that streaming was something I picked up later, but the gaming is kind of a lifelong thing.
And so, you is it mostly a guy thing to do, or are there a lot of women involved now?
There's definitely a lot of women involved,
Yeah.
especially now that you can, monetize it. But there's always women. I've always had a lot of female gamer friends and stuff.
You are a gamer slash Twitch streamer. What is a Twitch? I'm an old guy, so I'm trying to figure out this stuff. What is a Twitch streamer?
It used to be when I started someone who would live stream video games on twitch.tv. Now twitch.tv has everything. So you just live stream your life. There's IRL and also a big gaming.
And so you've been doing this since age 6. Am I right?
I don't remember the exact age, but yeah, somewhere around there, maybe even earlier.
What is the best part about being a gamer, and what's the worst part of it?
The best part would probably be being able to escape any kind of reality that you don't like and put you into the situation of many different characters, basically whatever you would want. I also think it develops your hand-eye coordination, your critical thinking skills. I think there are a lot of benefits to being a gamer. And then the worst, it can be an expensive hobby, I guess. I can't really think of anything that's bad about it.
Yeah. How old are most streamers?
I would say between 18 and 30.
Really? And from
Yeah.
meeting the streamer, what type of personality do they have? Most streamers have the type of personality.
It's hard to generalize, but I would just say it's anyone who is okay with being in front of a camera, and then every other subtype of person. There's no real like one type of person who can be a streamer. It's kind of like the same thing that you do,
Yeah.
just with games.
I noticed that there are guys who are into streaming, and that's all they do. They're like 30 years old and 40, and some guys are even living at home with mama, and they're streamers. Is there an age limit? You think there's at some point a guy or a woman should say, you know what, I'm too old for this. Let me walk away.
I don't think so. I think it's making a profit, and as long as you can support yourself, then keep at it. Why not?
So it's like going to work every day?
It is exactly like going to work every day. Sometimes even more. Especially when you go to the YouTube side of it, you have to like produce your content and everything and edit it and write scripts. Sometimes it's a lot of work.
How many hours do you put into your preparation and getting this stuff ready and doing it per day?
I would say at least 8 hours a day, but I have multiple news and revenue streams I do every day. So it's like I haven't Twitch streamed for a while actually because I've been so busy with YouTube and everything else.
Do you have employees?
I have an editor that does the preliminary editing, and then I have someone who does my finances, and that's basically it.
That's amazing. Have you heard of a guy named Destin?
Destiny?
Destiny?
Yeah, yeah, that's actually how I know you from his clips and your interviews with him.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I wasn't aware that you were aware of me, but thank you for coming on and knowing me. That's amazing.
of course.
So, what's your impression of Destiny?
I actually like Destiny because he's willing to talk about things that other people won't, and I think he's good at what he does.
Yeah, he will
You know,
show up, that's for sure. I always tell him that he's too old to be a gamer. Am I wrong?
you're right. You're definitely wrong.
He's a,
That whole generation is still a game. That's like where gaming kind of took off, his generation. So everyone around his age group, our age group, we're like the same age. Maybe I'm a little younger. It we grew up gamers, most of us.
that's amazing. Do gamers truly live life, or they just living their life through games? It's not real.
I think most people have some form of escape, whether TV or going to the gym or anything like that is basically not living, quote unquote. It's just like having a hobby that passes the time, that makes you, feel better or unwind you from the day. So I don't think gaming is any different than that. It's just more interactive. It's like more interactive movies, basically.
Yeah.
And when you talk about like they're not really living their lives, I feel like you would be more talking about like video game addiction, and pretty much anything that is fun can be addicting. So that's like a small subset of people who play video games who are actually addicted.
Most of the guys, and not all, of course, but most of the guys I've met over the years that are into gaming, they tend to be insecure in dealing with people, reality. They're not very comfortable. And I don't know if it's because they've hidden behind the game for so long, or maybe some other trauma happened in life, but they seem not to be able to be comfortable in the real world.
I think that probably stems from the nerd stereotype that isn't really a thing anymore. Like everyone plays video games now, but back in the day, like maybe girls were told that they shouldn't game, and the people who were told that they should game were the people who were outcasts or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that anymore. So I think if you're seeing that, it's kind of a rollover from an old stereotype that doesn't really persist anymore.
Is it possible for a gamer to make enough money to pay his rent, buy food, have a car, have car insurance, and all that good stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. There are millionaire gamers out there
Oh,
of
really?
many types, not just streamers. There's YouTubers. There's people who develop video games, game testers. There's a huge industry for gaming, and you can definitely make a very nice living off of it.